Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? It's Monday. It's Monday. So, I feel like I have a lot to do in this video. So here's the order in which it's going to go. I'm going to do the reading first because I am coming on way later than I normally do. So I want to do that first. And I pulled a card already to kind of see where the energies were going to take. So that's there. And then I'm going to talk about updates. And then I'm going to talk about, after the card reading, I'm really going to talk about, updates. And in the updates will be kind of what Spirit wants to bring through. Yes. So I feel like we have a lot to talk about, but I want to do the reading first because I really want to get into the energy of Spirit. And then we'll talk about the updates and all the good stuff coming and happening here at Guidance 311. It feels like in the past 5 years, because the first two I was really getting my feet wet, right? But I just feel like every year Spirit brings me kind of to the next level. And I'm really excited because I really find like this level isn't terrifying me the way past levels have terrified me. When I started bringing you the Evidential Medium course, I was terrified. When I started offering IET sessions, I was terrified. But this feels good. This feels right. Oh, light healer, I understand. I understand. We're going to talk about that actually today. So don't you worry. You're in the right place. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, everyone. All right. So, so let's start with the reading because we are in Mercury retrograde. It is May 1st. Welcome, Beltane. Welcome for those who celebrate. I'm hoping like healer isn't a scammer soliciting. So that's all right. Well, we're gonna send you light and love. All right. So yes, the reading. So I know that good morning, Anjali. Yes, this is general, so please take what resonates. This is the daily message, starting with choices and decisions. And I know that we're in Mercury retrograde. I know a lot of things are coming up for people. I know that we have some other really important planetary alignments going on right now. Again, armchair astrologer, so make sure you have an astrologer that you're feeling, because I know that Pluto is out there doing stuff. We got Saturn doing stuff, and some of these alignments are never going to happen in our lifetime again. So I know what we're going through is very real, and that's why you're feeling it. So we're definitely gonna delve into that and what you can do to help yourself. But getting confident. For some of you, it'll be some justice coming in. For some of you, it is about making the choices and decisions. So let's pull more cards to see where Spirit wants to take this message. Okay. And then please take what resonates. And Tuesday Tarot, Tuesday at 7:00 is when I actually pull individual cards for free for you all. So tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Right now, please take what resonates. All right. So thank you for liking, hearting, and sharing. Thank you for hearting and sharing. And for those of you watching the replay on YouTube, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. YouTube is going to be part of the updates. All right. So we got more cards coming out here. Let's see what else Spirit wants to bring out. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. Hey, Jackie. Good morning. All right. I have very wet hair because I got in my shower today and I couldn't get out. As intuitive or psychic or a medium or however you want to describe yourself, if you don't know this, water is a conductor. And it was also really cleansing, like spiritually, energetically cleansing. So stay tuned for the updates. We're going to talk about that. So I haven't had a chance to really nourish myself. All right. So yes, you have, good morning, Christine. You have your intuition coming in. You have choices and decisions. Choices and decisions that made through intuition is going to be the way to go. And when you're feeling upset, when you're feeling despondent, when you're feeling in despair, when you're feeling like things aren't working out, when you're feeling like maybe your resources are diminished, your opportunities aren't happening, whatever it is, this is where you've got to surrender and get really into that King of Swords energy of, I'm going to control my thoughts. I'm going to control that negative self-talk. I'm going to stay in high vibrational frequency because that is what is going to help me manifest. When those thoughts come in, the striving and driving thoughts, the I got to fix it thought, that's when you have to get quiet and allow Spirit to bring you the opportunity in the way forward. So any of you that are really feeling like you don't have enough opportunity, don't have enough resource, whatever it is, this is about standing in your confidence and really cutting away the negative self-talk, because that is how you get the flow. That is how you get things taking off. That is how you get the opportunities coming to you without the striving and driving. You're letting Spirit bring it to you. You're allowing things in, and they start showing up, and they start showing up. And so right now it's important for you to really move away from and make that choice, right? Make that very intentional choice. I'm not going to think those negative thoughts. I'm not going to go back into that old pattern. I have to go in the new direction. That is where my opportunity is. That is where my resource is, right? Whether it's a new person, a new job, a new career, a new number in your bank account, right? It's all forward. There's nothing behind you that can help you. So where you're not listening to the intuition, where you're not listening to the intuitive nudges, where you're not allowing that idea, that spark, that inspiration to come through, it's because you're not putting behind you the things you need to put behind you. There may be a job you have to walk away from so that you can get the better job. There might be a idea that you have to walk away from because it served its purpose, but it's over. That time is over now. Because you can't see what's coming. And so you're in fear. You're in fear and you're in fight or flight. And there's no reason to be in fight or flight. Spirit has your back. But you've got to get quiet. You've got to say, Jesus, take the wheel. I don't know how this is going to get worked out. I don't know when this is going to work out. I don't know what you have in store for me. But I'm going to have faith and believe that everything is working out for my highest and greatest good. And honestly, the secret sauce is you've got to feel it. So if you've got to do a meditation, a guided meditation, if you've got to listen to the Hertz music for healing or love, if you've got to listen to the affirmations, if you've got to create the vision board, whatever it is, but the striving and the driving and the pushing and the doing what has never worked is not going to work. You know, we continue to stay in those patterns because we feel like we're doing something, like something's got to shift because I'm doing something. But when you're doing things out of fear and urgency, you're blocking the blessings. For years, I listened to Esther Hicks as Abraham talk about getting into the vortex, and I had no flipping clue what she was talking about. I knew that I needed to get in that vortex, but man, I didn't know how. And I was terrified. I was terrified of making a change. I was terrified of my circumstance. I was terrified. And I kept losing my situation. I kept losing my job. I kept losing my home. I kept losing my relationships. I kept losing. Because that terrified feeling was the one that was driving the train. And getting out of it's hard. because that's your programming. That's why you've got to reprogram your mind. Listen to the positive affirmations as you're falling asleep. Listening to the guided meditations as you're falling asleep about abundance consciousness. Because they're bringing you everything you need. But if you can't access it because of the fear and the low vibrational frequency that's keeping you from it, your vortex is up here. The only way to get up there is to feel the love and the compassion. And you can't do that if you're terrified. You can't do that from that fighting mode. The striving and driving. Just a little aside, please do not buy into any spammers or solicitors on my page, ever. 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 That's low vibrational frequency. They're not going to tell you anything you need to hear. They're going to tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. So the way for you to get out of your own way and get dropped down into your intuition is to feel the love, feel the support, surrender. The surrender is having the faith. Let Jesus take the wheel. Because that's what's going to bring you the stability that you're looking for. That's what's going to bring you the resource. That's what's going to bring you the safety and security. Foundation. That's what's going to bring it. That's what's going to bring it. So where you need to make the choices and decisions, make them from a different place. Make them from that peaceful place. Don't make them from the terrified place. And I know that's hard. I know that's hard because when you're in terror, because you're so afraid of not having a home, not having a paycheck, not having someone to say it's going to be okay. This is scary stuff. But if you can go within and feel that connection to your higher self and to source and believe, they're going to bring you and allow everything into your life that is for your highest and greatest good each and every time. And look at this. I just grabbed the deck and right on the bottom of the deck, courage and bravery. Courage isn't the absence of fear. All right, I see the fear. I'm feeling the fear, but I'm not gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna let that feeling just pass through me, and I'm gonna get back into the love. I'm gonna get back into the love. And if I can't do it on my own, I'm gonna ask them to come in and do it for me, right? The two things I've always used is, or the two angels I've always invoked when I'm in that terror place and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to pay that bill or I'm not gonna be able to buy those groceries, right? Scary stuff. Archangel Michael to give me the strength and Archangel Raphael to take this feeling because I can't get it off my heart on my own. And they will do that. And they will do that. So courage and bravery. You have the heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy in any situations that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Your angels are here to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's one of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you're feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, angel wisdom is guiding you to back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when you have spiritual support. Call in the light of God, heaven, and angels to protect you. If you feel that if you have made a mistake or have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. Trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life, and know that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is your truth. Oh, awesome, Jacqueline. She received harmony and resolution. Oh, you're very welcome. So yes, we have everything we need inside of us, but we have to tap into it, and that's tapping into the vortex. Now I know how to tap into the vortex, so I just have to continue to do it. And one of the things, guys, is you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with your practice. You have to be consistent with your energy management, just like you have to be consistent with your health and consistent with taking care of yourself. So it's almost like working the program, right? Staying in high vibrational frequency, meditating, grounding, affirmations, vision boards, invoke intention. So, updates. I was guided actually last night, which is why I look the way I do today, a little crazy. Whew, I'm tired. At midnight, I was guided to revamp my website and add a new offering. I've been guided to revamp the website for about a year now, but my website provider had changed how to do that, and I was afraid I was going to like screw it up. And I was not energetically in a place to kind of learn it. But last night, you know, when you're in the flow, when you're in alignment, I call it, right? Spirit takes you where you need to be. They give you what you need, and I was boom, 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 doing everything I needed to do. So I will be changing up how I do my community. So as of May 31st, the Living in Love community will be going away on Subkit. So I will be doing the meetings this month, but I'm going to be finding a new platform because that platform just doesn't allow us to communicate with each other. It doesn't grow the community. So that's first and foremost. So if you're part of that community, thank you for being in that inaugural journey with me. I was terrified to start that, but I've done it, and I know that I can do it again, and I know that it'll be better. That community really allowed me, I'm going to get emotional. That community really allowed me to step into my channeling, step into my teaching, step into my authenticity. So I so appreciate each and every one of you who have been a part of that. Whether you were at the live meetings or just watched the replays, thank you. And please stay tuned. I will be back. And also focusing on IET, because whether you are wanting to get into connection with your guides, whether you want to be an evidential medium, whether you just want to live in alignment, it's all about raising your frequency. And I can help you do that through integrated energy therapy. So all of that information is on my website. And if you're someone that's in despair right now, if you're really struggling and you don't know why, you don't know what the trauma is that's holding you down, or you don't know how to let go of that negative self-talk, or you don't know how to get out of your own way, right? Get over that hurdle. Why can't I receive? Why can't I get into the vortex? Check out my website, and all of that information is there. And also there's packages. So I now have a year-long package with IET that is $500 discount. There's a 3-month package that's $100 discount. And also, I feel like I need a drum roll. New offering. I'm going to be doing life path sessions. They're going to be 1-hour readings to do with your life path and past lives that are informing this life. So tapping into your past lives to help you see the patterns, understand some of the karmic stuff, the blockages that you've brought in with you, where that came from, and how we can release it. So I'm really excited. Last night was like huge. Huge. And YouTube is where the videos are going to be coming with the teachings, whether it's the evidential medium, whether it's the teachings for the energy that we need, whatever it is, that's where you're going to find it. It's going to be on YouTube. So lots more videos coming there. Definitely, I think the first one I'm going to do is one on universal laws, because when you know how the universal laws work, you can then utilize them, right? And so yeah, life path sessions. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, so the medium is still there. The intuitive guidance, 30-minute sessions that are really good for one question or an immediate concern, that's going to still be there. But yeah, the IET is the way in which I can profoundly help you the most, because I'm working with the angels. I'm working with the 9 vibrational frequencies of the archangels. Archangel Ariel brought this in 1988 to Stephen J. Thayer, and it's just grown from there. And everyone that I've worked with has had profound healing, whether it's been substance abuse, whether it's been sexual abuse, whether it's been emotional abuse, whether it's been just resentment, betrayal, anger, powerlessness, unworthiness. That's the huge one. So many light workers, we get that unworthiness blockage. We really do. And we need to stand in our power. We need to become empowered. We need to believe we deserve. And IET absolutely does that. It's layer by layer. That's why the packages are there. It's not a one and done. One session will get you started. Absolutely. And right now, if you want to check IET out for the next week, I have 20% off one session. So it takes the price down significantly, about $40. So if you're someone that like, I need another session, or I need to try this, right? Book your session, and the code is IET20, and it'll give you 20% off that one session. But you can also look at the packages. So there's a 3-month package and there's a 12-month package, because this is profound, and it's step by step, and it's layer by layer. I actually had someone on my table yesterday, and she was like, I feel someone down touching my right hip. And I was at her head. The angels were in the room. This is good stuff. So check out the testimonials, check out the video that I dropped on the homepage of my website. And I'm getting emotional again, because this is life-changing. It's changed my life, and I'm ready to help you change yours. I'm not doing it. I'm ready to help you. The only one thing I ask you to bring, one thing. You just have to bring one thing. Belief. That's all I need. Virtual appointments are just as impactful as in person. When you book a session, you're going to get the Zoom link for our first session or session. In that Zoom link, I will show up right at that time. And the first 15 minutes is intention setting. And the rest of that hour is me and the angels doing the work. It's easy. You just have to invest in yourself. You just have to show up. You just have to be ready. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Christine. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Yeah, testimonials. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So that's what I got going on, and I'm really, really excited about it. So if you've not checked out IET, you can go to my website on the homepage, and lots of information there. And you can also click on the IET tab where there's more information. You can download the brochure. You can check out my video on that page. The beautiful Stephanie Powers from the Eclectic Hedge was in that video with me, giving her video testimonial. So it's all good. It's all good, guys. And Spirit is here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to not receive. You don't have to not thrive, not have abundance. We just have to learn how to get into what Abraham called the vortex, through feeling it, raising our frequency. We can't do it from anger and powerlessness and unworthiness and betrayal, anger and greed, and we can't do it from there. We have to do it from love and forgiveness and compassion. And it takes a minute to get there, especially if you're holding on to it. You're holding on to it, and you've been holding on to it for lifetimes. And you've been holding on to it for generations, for other generational family stuff. In this lifetime, if you are a light worker who said, I'll do the work for my family, you're going through it. And IET is the way that I can help you. It's what I needed. It's what I needed to clear my own karma, to clear my own blockages. So I was guided to revamp everything last night. And I know that it's only taking us forward together. As light workers, we are ready. As light workers, we're being called. As light workers, we're waking up. And when I asked, why me 7 years ago? They said, because you're going to have people right behind you going through it too. And you can share. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm sharing. I'm sharing the information. I'm sharing the connection. Not doing a darn thing. All I ask is you believe. That's it. Invest in yourself and believe. We can do this together. Me, you, the angels. Your guides, your higher self. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Yeah, I call it my former life. In my former life, I was a literal teacher. So whenever you have a class with me or you do something with me, you're going to get stuff, information. Sometimes I think I give too much information. But it's okay, because you're going to take what resonates. You're going to take what you need. And maybe I'm planting a seed. Maybe I'm planting a seed. So yes, Cynthia, why not you? Why not you? Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you're ready to step into IET and your journey, taking another step on it, use the coupon code IET20. Or if you're ready to take the big leap, grab a package and let's do this. Let's get you better. Let's get you thriving. Let's get you empowered and worthy and sharing your light, because that's what you came here to do. Sharing your light. You are a light worker if you're finding me in whatever way you want to be. For some of you, you'll be the quiet light worker. That's just the model. That's just the light shining in the family or the community. But you're needed. You're needed. This planet, the frequency is changing. And you are the way shower. We're doing work. We are impacting. I know if you look at any of the media, if you look at any of the, it doesn't look like it, but we are. But we are. And all we have to do is stay true to ourselves. Because the distractions will die away. The transformation, the evolution will happen. And it's time for you to thrive by raising your frequency, getting into connection with your team of guides, angels, ascended masters, in connection with your intuition. That is always going to be the thing that leads you the way. Always. Your higher self has the roadmap. We just have to get into connection and trust. Trust the direction we're being inspired to go in. And trust me, last night, revamping that website, taking certain things down, closing my community, like it was a big step. It was like, but it's okay. It's okay, because we're going to stay connected. You're going to follow me on Facebook. You're going to follow me on YouTube, and we're going to figure this out together. It might be a thing where, once I get enough subscribers, we just do the community on YouTube. Right? So it's all good. It's all good. Oh, that's sweet, Cynthia. A lighthouse sends out light for seekers that never experience the lighthouse up close. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. So it's all good. So big doings, and it's all good. So stay posted. So if you've not gone to my website and subscribed, please do. I'm going to start sending out a newsletter. If you've not grabbed my app, please do. You can stay connected with me on your phone through my app. I'm actually going to see if I can just get you the app icon. It looks like my logo. Look at that. Looks like my logo. There it is. Guidance 311. You can have my app right on your phone. Yes, I'm a Ravenclaw. That information's all on my website, so please go there, guidance311.com. Check it all out. Check it all out. Things are good, guys. Things are so good. Things are so good. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your Monday. Sending you so much light and so much love. We'll talk soon. We're going to talk very soon. Bye, guys.